Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb Thomas, and I am the marketing coordinator for Bridgewater Dining. Today, I'm here to talk to you for just a little bit about our dining programs on campus and what you can expect when you come to eat with us this fall at BSU. So we're going to start off with a brief Meet the Team segment just to introduce you to the friendly faces that run the operation here on campus. First off is Stacy DeSimone. She's our general manager, so she is the figurehead of all of the dining operations on campus. Christine Hubbard is our retail operations manager, and what that means is that she takes care of the food courts, commuter cafe, concessions location, and our Starbucks location. Steve Allen is the resident operations manager, so he is in charge of the larger all-you-care-to-eat dining halls. Joe Pina is our campus executive chef, so he is in charge of all of the food initiatives on campus and making sure that your food is delicious, flavorful, and fresh. And last but not least is myself. I am your marketing coordinator. At BSU, we have 6 dining locations. We have 3 located on the west side of campus and then 3 located on the east side of campus. So no matter where you're living on campus, if you're a resident or if you're a commuter commuting to one side or the other for your classes, there's going to be a dining location pretty close to where you're at. First off is Flynn Dining Commons. This is also the home of our dining services office. This is located in Tillinghast Hall, so you may hear students lovingly refer to it as Tilly or Tilly's. Then we have the Bear's Den, which is located in the Rondeau Campus Center, or the RCC. This is your traditional commuter cafe. The Starbucks Cafe is located in the lower level of Maxwell Library. And then heading over to the other side of campus, we have the Bear Trap in the Tinsley Center. This is our concessions location, and this is right next to the gymnasium, right when you walk into Tinsley Athletic Center. We also have East Campus Commons, which is the dining hall located within the larger East Campus Commons complex. And last but not least is the Crimson Food Court. So how does dining work at Bridgewater State University? Here on campus, we have 2 primary forms of currency. One of those will be the meal swipe, and the other will be the dining dollar. So for the meal swipe, think of it like your golden ticket to the buffet. We have 2 all-you-care-to-eat dining halls, and those are primarily used for those locations. You take your Connect card, which is your multi-purpose student ID, you swipe it at the front with the cashier, and then you're free to go in and eat whatever you like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also have the dining dollars, which are used for a la carte meals at our food court style locations. And how that works is you're given a balance at the beginning of the semester based on your decision of which meal plan to purchase. So say you start the semester with 500 dining dollars, you go into the Bear's Den, for example, and you decide you want a piece of pizza, maybe a pint of Ben and Jerry's, and then you also grab a soft drink, and that total comes out to be $10. From that $500 balance, $10 will be taken out, and then you have $490 to spend at other locations throughout the rest of the semester. And it just continues like that until you run out. Flex dollars, you'll hear about those as you're going through your introductions and orientations. Flex dollars are accepted at all of our locations here on campus, but they're not part of the meal plan. They're actually an initiative through the Connect card and parking services office to allow you to use your Connect card as a sort of debit card, and you can use flex dollars both on and off campus, but you will not be given any flex dollars with your purchase of a meal plan. All of our locations also accept cash, credit, debit, Apple Pay, and Samsung Pay. So even if you don't have a meal plan, you're still free to dine at any of our dining locations. You don't have to have a meal plan. Now, how to choose a meal plan. This is a tricky topic, and it can be overwhelming at first, but I'm here to try and make that decision a little bit easier for you. The best meal plan for you truly depends on your lifestyle and how you eat, when you eat, what you like to eat. So consider the following factors. Are you a resident or are you a commuter student? Are you going to be on campus most of the time, all of the time, or not really that much at all? Do you prefer large meals or smaller snacks? Are you an athlete? Do you eat a lot because you need to? Do you plan to eat on campus every day? Sometimes, maybe not on weekends. Now keep in mind that all resident students are required to participate in a meal plan. So if you are planning on living on campus, no matter your year, you will have to select a meal plan. Now here are the 5 meal plans that we currently offer. The first, and we're going to start at the top and work our way down to the bottom. The first is the Platinum Meal Plan. This is $2,426 per semester. And with this plan, you get 145 meal swipes as well as $780 dining dollars to spend how you choose. This is a great plan for athletes or for people who desire ultimate flexibility, having a good amount of both meal swipes and dining dollars. Next up, we have the Gold. This is $2,124 a semester. Now, this is going to give you a higher balance of meal swipes as opposed to the dining dollars. So with this plan, you're going to be eating more sit-down, full square meals, but you still do have those dining dollars for some flexibility if you decide you want to get coffee or you just want to dine at some of those commuter cafes, food courts. Now, this is highly recommended for first-year students because it allows you to truly be in the dining halls, eating full meals with other students, making friends, and really getting a feel for how the dining program works. Keep in mind that if you don't select another meal plan and you're a resident student, the Gold Meal Plan will automatically be applied to your account. Then we have the Silver Meal Plan. This is $2,067 a semester, and this gets you 80 meal swipes for those full meals, as well as $550 dining dollars. So you will have a little bit more money to spend on the a la carte items. This is a meal plan that I mostly recommend for those who prefer sort of a snacking lifestyle when it comes to dining. Because think about it this way, if you're going into a dining hall, an all-you-can-eat dining hall, and you just want a bowl of cereal, you're going to end up using a full meal swipe for just that bowl of cereal. Whereas if you go into Crimson Food Court and you want that same just small snack, you're only going to spend maybe $2 on that small snack, and you still have those meal swipes available for when you want to go and have a full meal. Up next is the Bronze Meal Plan. Now we're moving over to the plans that are only available to commuters, and this one's available to our Great Hill apartment residents as well. This is just $429 a semester, and it gets you 25 meal swipes and $200 dining dollars. It's a deal and a steal. Highly recommend if you plan on being on campus part-time and say it's finals week and you really don't want to leave and go home and cook, you're all set to just join us at one of our dining halls here, and you've got enough currency to work with that. Last but not least, this is our fall only special. This is our brass meal plan. This is just $250 a semester. Now this only gets you 15 meal swipes and $50 dining dollars, but it does include the parking decal, which is a hefty cost in and of itself. Now this is only for commuters. It does not apply to the apartment residents. So if you are a commuter who wants to have a little bit of flexibility with dining on campus, you can go ahead and purchase this. When you do purchase it, you will be charged for both the parking decal once you register for that, as well as the brass meal plan. But later on in the semester, financial services will go through and do an audit and make sure that you're only charged that $250 overall. So why participate in a meal plan? What are the benefits? Like I said, if you're a resident student, you will be required to participate in a meal plan. But even if you're not, there's lots of great draws to why you should be participating in a meal plan on campus. First off is going to be the convenience of it. We have 6 locations across campus, like I mentioned, and no matter where you are, you'll always have access to great food, fresh food, at pretty much any time of the day, which brings me to my next point, flexible hours. We are open everywhere on campus. You'll find somewhere that's open from at the earliest 7:30 a.m. to at the latest midnight on some days at Crimson Food Court. There's a variety of menu choices, whether you're in the mood for tacos, stir fry, burgers, chicken fingers, or a panini. You'll always find something to soothe your appetite on campus. We have many dishes that are made to order, so if you prefer something that's made specifically for you, or if you have dietary restrictions, at each of our dining locations, you'll be able to find somewhere that's cooking food on demand. We have dozens of specialty menus and events. This is a huge draw for meal plan participants. We'll have great events that take place within the dining halls. I know in the fall we're actually having the BSU mascot Wally, the Green Monster, come. So anyone with a meal plan gets free admission virtually to those kind of events. And then you also have access to the great food and specialty menus that are carefully curated by our chefs. We have some loyalty rewards programs, especially over at the Bears Den, our commuter cafe, where you can pick up some loyalty cards and get free rewards as you are dining with us. And last but not least is the community aspect of it. At Bridgewater State, we really feel like we're truly a family and that everyone is welcome here. And dining and eating together in a shared space is really important to that effort. Now, if you have dietary restrictions, if you have allergies, if you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, no matter your uh, specialized needs for dining, we have someone that you can talk to, and that is Laura Klotz. She's our registered dietitian, and she'll be able to help you navigate the dining halls to figure out which items and which choices are going to be best for your lifestyle. Now, she's available to students upon request, so she's not on campus 24/7, but if you'd like to schedule an appointment with her, you can send her an email at laura.klotz@sodexo.com, and either just send her your questions and she'll respond pretty quickly, or you can schedule a time to meet up on campus. All of our consultations with Laura are complimentary. They're a free service to BSU students. And Laura's also in charge of some health and wellness events. So you'll find some great options to try new foods or figure out how to eat just a little bit healthier, how to snack properly, and she does a great job with those. Now, moving forward with our health and wellness initiatives, we have two really great programs on campus. One is the My Zone. Now, what is My Zone? My Zone is a self-service pantry that's located in some of our dining locations. It holds peanut, tree nut, and gluten-free foods, so no allergens there that you need to worry about if you are allergic to peanuts, tree nuts, or if you're gluten sensitive. MyZone also includes some designated equipment so that you can prepare those foods on safe equipment, or that our chefs can prepare foods on that safe equipment. So if you have those dietary restrictions, MyZone is a great option for you to access. We also have Mindful. Now, what is Mindful? Mindful is a healthy eating program. It's very easy to follow, and it focuses on transparency of ingredients as well as delicious recipes. Believe me, the Mindful recipes are out of this world delicious, as well as satisfying portions. So when you're eating Mindful, you're not eating super tiny plates. You're actually getting a good, healthy portion of what you enjoy. And how it works is you simply look for this green apple logo. Right there, if you see that on an identifier on a menu, you know right away that it's going to be the better Mindful choice for you to eat. So what Mindful does is it just takes the guesswork out of eating. We'll also have some Mindful sampling events throughout the semester, which gives you a chance to try our healthy alternatives to pizza, some of our healthy Mindful sandwiches, as well as other recipes. Now we're going into the locations themselves. This is really your virtual tour. First off, we'll start with Flynn Dining Commons, and like I mentioned, that's also commonly referred to as Tilly. Now, this is your all-you-care-to-eat dining hall on the west side of campus, so you'll find one on each side. There's some pictures down there at the bottom of what Tilly or Flynn looks like, as well as one of our cooks holding his homemade cheesecake there to the left. Now, Tilly features 6 service stations and an abundant soup and salad bar. Flynn is the perfect place to enjoy diverse homestyle meals. And here are some of the stations that it features. We've got the deli, which has made-to-order sandwiches. We've got pasta and pizza. Rustic Roots, which I'll get to on the next slide, is our vegan station. There's an ice cream bar, and that's sourced by the New England ice cream machine. We also have an international station featuring ethnic recipes from across the globe, a Grill Express featuring made-to-order fresh, never frozen burgers, a Main Event, which has your home-style entree, as well as a beautifully stocked dessert bar, and then, as I was mentioning, it has a My Zone. Diving further into those two really cool stations here at International, we've got made-to-order dishes with recipes from around the globe. So you'll find some Thai stir fry, some Vietnamese noodle bowls, as well as Italian, Mexican, Cape Verdean, Indian, and Pan Asian recipes. You'll hear a little bit about this later, but we have an initiative called From My Kitchen to You. A lot of those events are going to take place at International. We also have Rustic Roots. This is actually pretty new to Flynn Dining Commons. This is an entirely plant-based station that serves both hot and cold entrees. The recipes are globally inspired, everything from Egyptian lentils to good old American home-fried tofu and grits. We've also done some trainings with the Humane Society. We had all of our cooks and our chefs in the kitchen with some Humane Society chefs to learn how to best prepare and serve plant-based recipes. Now, what does Flynn accept as far as currency goes? Flynn will take those meal swipes. You swipe on the way in, and you can eat whatever you want. They also take dining dollars for all of our or for all of our halls. There's a flat rate for dining dollars. We also take cash, which again you'll be paying that flat rate. Same for credit, debit, and then flex dollars. Moving on to another location on West Campus, we have the Maxwell Library Cafe, which proudly serves Starbucks coffee and Tivana tea. It's located on the bottom level of the Maxwell Library, so if you're in the library and you want to check it out and grab a coffee, you'll just head downstairs. It's right next to the IT desk. They serve hot and iced beverages, as well as grab-and-go sandwiches and sushi, freshly baked pastries from our bakery, and a soup du jour. Now, this location will accept dining dollars, cash, credit, debit, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Flex dollars. This location does not accept meal swipes. The Bear's Den. This is your food court style commuter cafe over on the west side of campus. This is a student favorite location. It features many create your own options that are all made fresh to order. And it also is home to one of 2 Dunkin' locations on campus. So you can grab your morning coffee and your morning donuts. You'll see a picture of our favorite server at Dunkin', Lala, right there on the left side of your screen, as well as some pictures of students and some food in the Bear's Den. Now, the Bear's Den's got a bunch of different stations. We've got a extensive salad and parfait bar. Marketplace will serve hot entrees. That's what you saw, those chicken and waffles on the prior slide. And then here is our executive chef of the Bear's Den, Chef Dan, has his home-style Italian brajol. We also have Quixote's, which is a Tex-Mex style restaurant that's going to serve quesadillas, burritos, taco salads, etc. We've got a hot panini station. We've got a pizza bar and a pasta toss. And then we also have Hisho Sushi and Main Bowl, which is a Sodexo branded Chinese fast food station. Now, this location is going to accept dining dollars, cash, credit, debit, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Flex dollars. No meal swipes here. This is going to be one of those a la carte cafes. Now we're moving over to East Campus. Crimson Food Court, from lunch night to late night. Crimson's got your cravings covered. Crimson is really great for wings, for bread bowls with macaroni and cheese filled up to the top. That's a huge student favorite. We've also got a Mexican station. So we've got Pizza Pasta, Yella's, which is a sandwich station, Island Oasis smoothies, a global station currently serving Mexican, a full-service grill where you can get wings, burgers, veggie burgers, chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks. And then we accept all of those following forms of currency here at Crimson. It's another a la carte cafe, so there will be no meal swipes accepted here. And then at the left, you'll see the executive chef of Crimson Food Court, Joey Boudreau. The East Campus Commons is your all-you-can-eat dining hall on the east side of campus. So the setup is pretty much identical to Flynn Dining Commons. You swipe your card, you enter, and you can eat whatever you like. This is commonly referred to as ECC. A lot of our dining locations have nicknames. This is the largest campus dining hall. And at this dining hall, you've got a deli featuring made-to-order sandwiches, a salad bar with both a build-your-own salad option as well as pre-made roasted vegetable salads, pasta salads, etc. We have pasta, pizza, rustic roots, which is that vegan station we were talking about at Flynn. It also exists over on this side of campus. We've got delicious creamy Giffords ice cream, a full-service grill, soup, entree, dessert bar, a My Zone here at this location, and then something a little bit different is simple servings. Now at this location, we accept those meal swipes as well as everything else. Now, simple servings, this is allergen-friendly fare. This is located only at ECC. If you are allergic to pretty much anything, this is going to be your safe place to eat all of the time. And the food here is hot, it's delicious, it's very well seasoned. It's made in small batches as well to prevent cross contact. And these are allergen safe meals for those with food allergies or gluten sensitivities, including those hot entrees, soups, sides, and salads. It's free of 7 of the top 8 allergens, including wheat, gluten, soy, egg, milk, tree nuts, peanuts, and shellfish. So if you are allergic to any of those 7 allergens or gluten, then you know that you can eat here safely all of the time. The only allergen that we do serve at Simple Servings is going to be fin fish, so salmon, tuna, tilapia, things like that. You'll still find those at Simple Servings on occasion. Our cooks and servers are thoroughly trained to prevent cross contact with food allergens. They do take extra care to prevent any of that from happening. And then you'll also see the purple utensils. Everything around Simple Servings is going to be colored purple, and that is to ensure that it is designated only to this station and everything is kept uncontaminated and safe. Simple Servings is served at lunch and dinner, Monday through Friday. So if you are dining with us at ECC, feel free to stop by and say hi to Annabella, who is right there on the screen, serving at Simple Servings. Lastly, on the East Campus side, we have the Tinsley Bear Trap. This is our newest location. This is your concession stop situated in the foyer of the Tinsley Center. Now, this is a smaller location, but it features Island Oasis smoothies and protein smoothies, grab-and-go sandwiches, chips, candy, and snacks, protein bars, cold beverages. So if you're just looking for a quick energy boost, a post-workout smoothie, or just something to keep you going as you leave the gym, or if you're just between classes, feel free to stop there. It's open 3 to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, so you can go and grab some brain food from there. At the Tinsley Bear Trap, we accept dining dollars, cash, credit, debit, Apple and Samsung Pay, and Flex dollars. No meal swipes here. Moving forward, we've got lots of really cool events that happen on our campus. I mentioned Wally earlier. We also do things like holidays, campus traditions, different innovations, which we'll talk about momentarily. We try and do over 40 events each semester. We often do more than that, but those events will be advertised through community announcements, campus news. There'll be weekly newsletters that are sent out letting you know what's coming up so you can keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open, and know what's going on that week. One of the event campaigns that we often host, this is called Cityscapes, Taste of North America's Best. Through Cityscapes, we share with you the best cuisine from great American cities like Boston, Austin, Memphis, Seattle, San Francisco, et cetera, et cetera. So you can keep a lookout for that one. Those dishes are always super delicious. We did Memphis a couple of weeks ago and had the most melt in your mouth brisket. It was delicious. We'll also do Exotic Eats in the Streets, which is our passport to deliciousness. With Exotic Eats in the Streets, we feature recipes from different cities and countries on the different continents. And you'll often get a say in what continents we visit. We'll also do things like Balanced Bowls, which is a station that opens up at the smoothie bar where we build smoothie bowls for you, and then you can have something that's a little more substantial as a meal than a smoothie. Those are always very, very popular. But we'll do other things kind of along those lines. We'll have specialty burgers, we'll have specialty wing days, we'll do Kalamata, which is a Mediterranean menu that'll take over one of our stations. This is my personal favorite. We usually once a year do a big literary feast, and then we pick a concept from literature or from film, and we convert the dining hall into a sort of wonderland of literature. This past year we did Beauty and the Beast, and we did a Be Our Guest dinner. Every station was themed around a different character. In the past we've also done a Harry Potter meal, we've done a Star Wars meal, we did Sweeney Todd for Halloween. So keep your eyes open for that one. That's always a super fun event for everyone involved. And then last but not least, we'll do a little breakfast for dinner events like our flip pancake event here. We'll do Twisting Terra, which is a grain bowl event. We'll do global tacos and nachos. And these events often feature culinary fusion, taking concepts that don't typically go together and then fusing them together for something that's extra flavorful and extra exciting. I mentioned this briefly earlier, but this is my absolute favorite campaign that we do. From My Kitchen to You is a meal sharing program that we host in collaboration with either students, alumni, faculty, staff, or our own team members. You'll see down there on the bottom left is Chef Joe Pina and Alex Corey, who works with Res Life. Alex's family is from Lebanon, so he came and they put together a whole Lebanese meal. So our hosts work alongside our chefs to share meals from their home, from their culture. And then we put on this whole display of a global tour of food. There in the middle, you've got some Cape Verdean food that came from one of our cooks in Flynn Dining Commons. On the right, you have Lam Tam, who is a chef in Flynn Dining Commons. There, he was preparing a feast from China. So yes, we feature all of those people. This occurs weekly, so keep an eye out for that. We have one. Typically, they're on the same day every week, so pretty easy to keep track of. The location will shift across campus. Now, you have the opportunity, if you have a culture or recipe that you want to make known on campus, you can contact us and let us know that, hey, I am from Russia and I really want to serve some Russian recipes, or my family comes from France and we really want to serve some authentic French food. You just come in, it's no cost to you, it just takes a couple hours of your time to aid us in preparation of food and to aid in the presentation of food. And then you get featured on a menu so all your friends can see, which is really cool. All right, Gifts from Home. This is our online e-commerce program, our care package program, and we want to let you know about it so that you can let your parents, guardians, grandparents, and friends know about it. In the Gifts from Home segment of our website, you will find snack packs, baked goods, birthday cakes, and more. So your family can order you a dozen cupcakes to send you on your birthday. They can order you a hygiene package to make sure you are taking care of yourself, or send you a cleaning kit for your dorm room. They can also send you a pizza party, maybe some healthy snacks if you're trying to watch that. And you can also order Dining Dollars gift cards online too. So be like, hey mom, I'm running low on Dining Dollars. I really need a coffee budget. Maybe she'll send you a $100 gift card to take care of that. All right, we're getting here to the end. Our Better Tomorrow is the name of our sustainability effort here on campus, and we work with a couple of different people to try and ensure both a sustainable world, but a sustainable culture, which not only involves environmental care, but also care of our community. So we partner with BSU Environmental Action Team, also called EATS, to do some environmental awareness events around Earth Day. We've also partnered with the Humane Society on our plant-based culinary initiatives. We partner with BSU Jumpstart at the holiday season, and we actually do a toy drive where anyone who brings a toy can go ahead and have free entry to our holiday feast. Always super fun and successful to see how many toys we can get brought in for disadvantaged families. And then last but not least, our BSU Food Bank. We partner up with them to ensure that all students have access to food. We're very passionate about fighting food insecurity on our campus, and so we always make sure that our food pantries are well stocked, and we often donate meals to that so that students can take those frozen meals and reheat them and have something warm to eat at all times. Moving forward with some of our campaigns, Skip the Straw is one that you'll see floating around campus. We try and encourage students to skip straws as much as possible, especially living on an eastern state, a coastal state. We have an exceptional responsibility to decrease our plastic use. So most of our locations actually have gotten rid of straws altogether. We haven't fully made that conversion, but we're working on it. Weigh the Waste is another campaign that you'll see, and what we do for Weigh the Waste is we weigh all of the food that's returned to the dish return, and then you guys can actually see how much food is wasted based on how many boxes are built up that each represent a certain quantity or weight of food. Around Earth Day, we also do My Green Idea, where we feature our own staff on social media, each with their idea of how they can better contribute to the environment. Now that wraps up our entire presentation. You'll see the little words community by cuisine there, and that is our personal kind of mission statement. We really want to build a culture of sharing, a culture of understanding, and a culture of just enjoying food together on our campus. If you'd like to know more about the dining program, you can find a lot of the information that was shared here and more on our website at bridgew.sodexomyway.com. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram at BSU Food, Facebook BSU Dining, and then Twitter at BSU Food. Instagram is our most commonly updated platform. It's the one that I personally post to the most because it's what students use the most. So if you really want to get those updates, follow us on Instagram. We also do some really cool giveaways, so if you're paying attention to that, you might win some free stuff. All right, thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck with all of your orientations and introductions to campus, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon.